Hey Pro Stylist, Mike here, and I just wanted to show you something I was posted in the group. A guy called Michael Hughes has posted up a question saying, how do I create an opt-in box like this on my homepage? So the question is, it's actually quite easy. Another thing that was mentioned by Michael, he said he doesn't know how to customize the color of the buttons, which again is quite easy. So let's have a quick look at this opt-in box. It consists of a logo, a headline, a sub-headline, and a button. Obviously, I'm assuming that when the button's clicked, it's going to open up an opt-in form, and then it's got a video background. So I'm going to actually build this now for you, and I'll give you a link so that you can actually download this template free. And if you get a chance, also check out my Video Traffic X bonus package, Video Traffic X on my link, where you can get all the ins and outs of it, because it makes creating and turning articles into high quality traffic sucking videos easy. If you can click a button, you can do it with Video Traffic X. Okay, so let's jump in. Right, so let's do the pop-up section first, where our autoresponder will go. So I'm going to go to Pages, and then I'm going to go to Add New. Okay, so we'll call this page pop-up email. And this is where I'm assuming when you click the button, it's going to pop up. So I'm going to click Add Row. And then on the left, you will see a pencil icon, Edit Row. So I'm going to select Edit Row. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this full boxed content. And I'm going to have the window height with centered content. So this tick here and tick here. If you want to throw a background color on it, you can. Just select like solid color, and for the purposes of this, we'll go white. Yeah, white. Okay, I'm going to select OK. So here's where we add our opt-in form. So I'm going to go Appearance, and then I'm going to go to Widgets. I'm going to open this in a new window. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the newsletter widget. And I'm going to put this on footer widget 1. Now I'm going to delete the title. And I'm going to paste in the opt-in form code. So you get this from your autoresponder service, whoever you've autoresponders with. I'm going to paste in a get response code here for my get response account, like so. And then we want it to show vertical. And I'm going to click Save. Okay, so now we need to make that show. So if we flip back over to our pop-up email page, and then we select Insert, and then we select Widgetize Sidebar for the element, and then we put the widget on footer widget 1. So we're going to select footer widget 1, and then I'm just going to go to Style, and you'll see margins 25. I'm just going to set that to 0. Click Save. Now if we scroll down to Template, I'm going to select Blank Template. If yours doesn't show up, go on Screen Options and make sure all these are ticked. Page attributes, etc. Okay, so once we've got Blank Template, I'm just going to publish that, and then we can have a little look and see what it looks like. So let's view this page. And now we have our opt-in form. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, just to spice this up a little bit, I'm going to insert a headline. So insert element, heading, get your free trial below. Like so. And then I'm going to go to styling, I'm going to center it. Now I've got a thing with the custom font, so I'm going to select custom. And I'm going to select the Google font. You can use any font, but I love Lato. I think it's such a nice, clean font. And we'll make this like, say, 30. And I'm just going to make this like a grey to try and match that grey on the picture. Like so. Okay. And then the margin below, I'm just going to put to 10. Save. Save. And now if we refresh, back to our page and drag the heading above, the sidebar. Literally just left click and drag up. Save the page. Back over, refresh. Okay, now this doesn't look much, but this is what's going to pop up, so it'll be in a small box. So let's actually now flip over and actually create this page. So we're going to go to pages, add new again. I'm just going to leave this page because that's already done now. And we'll call this Squeeze Pop 1. Make sure the WP Glow builder's on. Okay. So we're going to click add row. And then what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to set the background. It's got a full screen background, so we want to add that. So we're going to click edit row. And I'm going to select full box. And I'm going to put window height with centered content. And then I'm going to go to background and select image. And then I'm going to look for the background image. So I'm going to select the dots and select file. There's my mum with the ice cream maker. Let me find an image, one sec. Okay, so I'm going to select this one. And I'm just click insert into page. And then I want to set it to fit, sides, no repeat. And then click save. Okay, again, make sure we're on a blank page template. Let's flip back over and have a look. So as you can see, it's quite in the middle. It's not like a full width box. So let's do some spacing. So I'm going to add columns by clicking the column button here. I'm going to drag them over because I want to try and match the box as close as possible. That's probably a bit too much. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit wider. Okay, now we just have another quick glance at it. Okay, so we want to insert first off our logo image. So I'm going to click insert element. I'm going to select image. Okay, I'm going to select the dots. And then I'm going to go upload files, select file. I'm just going to use this logo for now. I'm not going to have it link anywhere, but I'm going to insert it into the page. Okay, and then I'm going to go to styling, and I'm going to go center. Okay, now it's got like a white box with a border around it. So to do that, we're going to go to advanced. First, we're going to add some padding. So we'll add 10 to the top, 10 to the bottom, 10 to the left, and 10 to the right. Then the background color, I'm going to set to white. Okay, so it's also got like a grey border on. So what we're going to do is we're going to top off the border here, continue it on, and then at the bottom, put the bottom on. So I'm going to put 2 pixels on the top, on the left side, and 2 pixels on the left. And then 2 pixels on the right. That gives us our box. Now, looking at the image, we'll have a quick look. Boom, boom. It's quite a light grey, so let me just find a light grey. There we go. And I'm just going to wrap a border style. I'm just going to select here and paste 979 C9F. That gives us our grey. Now it's also a little bit rounded, so let's put some roundness on it. So we'll go 10 on the top, 10 on the left. That'll round our corners off. Okay, so I think we're looking all right. I'm going to save that, and let's just save this page so we can see how we're working. Okay, so view page. Okay, so we've got our nice little roundness here. So now what we want to do is we want to add our headline in. So we're getting there with it. Okay, so insert element and heading. And let's put in our headline. Actually, they've done theirs in capitals, so I'm going to just say, want 1 month of limited gym membership for only $80. click and sign up for this special Facebook offer. Bam. Okay, so let's do some styling. So I'm going to go to styling, and first off I'm going to center it, and I'm going to take the padding down here to 0, and I'm going to make the margin top 0. This makes your boxes stick together without leaving a gap when you have these on 0. So again, we're going to go to fonts as custom, Google Fonts, and then Lato. Font size, let's have a quick look. I would say that is about 30. Okay, and the colour is the grey that we had before, so we'll make that match the border. Okay, it's probably a little slightly bit darker, so let's go a little bit darker. And it doesn't look like it's bold. Let's have a look. Normal. No, it's bolder. Okay, so we're going to select bold. And now again, we need to add the border and the background. So we're going to go to advanced. Padding top, I'm going to put to 5, and the padding bottom 5. And then left and right, I'm going to set to 10. And this is how much space. If I switch this to black, and I put a background colour on, yeah, white, because we want white. Padding is how much space between the text and the background colour. And margin is how much space from the background colour and the row. So if you were to set the top to like 50, it'll make a gap of 50 in the white space from the text to the top. Now if you were to do in margin, it would leave a gap of 50 from the white to the row, like so. Just a quick what margin and padding is. Right, so let's go back to padding. Put that back on 5. And then we want to do our border. So we want to do left 2, right 2. So this way, there's a margin on a border on the left and on the right. We don't need the top because that's going to sync onto the first bit we made with the image. We don't need the bottom because we're going to have our subheading and button link onto that. Border colour, I'm going to paste in here. Now you can have other borders. You could make it dotted and dashed if you wanted. If you want to do a dotted border, you could do a dotted border to make it stand out more. But just for the purposes of this, I'm just going to make it solid. And we don't need to round the corners because that will be the bottom piece that does that. So let's save that. Save page. Let's refresh. Okay, so we're getting there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually add a subheading. So the quickest way to do this is to just duplicate the heading. You do that by clicking the second icon in. And then I'm going to edit this heading element. Okay, and this way all our background's already set up for us to use. So we're going to put in bracket 13 trials remaining. Ooh, I've still got cap locks on. 13 trials remaining. And they've actually got a space like so in theirs. Okay, and then we're going to change the font. So I'm going to go to styling. And we're going to make this quite small. So we'll make this like an 18 maybe. And I'm actually going to make this a bit of a darker colour because you want it to separate itself from the main heading. Okay, now let's have a little look at advanced. The padding and all that's okay. So I'm going to select save. Save page. And now if we refresh, there you can see we've got our trial bit. Okay, now if you wanted to decrease the space between this space here, you just set the padding on the subheading here under advanced again. You just set this to less, like 2 or 3, and then you'd set the one above it on the bottom padding to like 2 or 3 again, and that will decrease the space. But I like to give plenty of space when I'm working. You don't want your stuff to all look cluttered and clunked together. Okay, so now let's just add our button, and then I think we're done. So insert element, select button, and then we've got yes, and it's in capitals, yes, please. Okay, and here's where we make it link up to our box that we made before. We're going to have it go to a page, and we're going to have it go to pop-up email, and we're going to have it open up in Lightbox. And we're going to have the width of 100%, and I'll try 50% on the height. And we can actually test that on here. No, it's still a bit too small for the height. So we'll go 75%. Yeah. Now don't forget, it won't load any of this. So you won't have this bar or anything. It's just giving us it because I'm logged in as admin. So next I'm going to go to styling, and I'm going to center it, and I'm going to set we want a default color. We're going to set it to large, and here's where you can change the colors. You've got these default colors, but you've also got primary and secondary. So if I go into Pro Styler theme options, and I go to theme colors, you'll see theme primary, theme secondary. So whatever color you've got set here, you can use as a button color. It'll use as your link color. It's used globally on Pro Styler. So they've got quite a dark grey button. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to change the theme primary color to that dark grey. I'm going to select Save Changes. Okay, now if we go back to our page, let's flip it from secondary under colour back to primary. You can see we've got the nice grey button. So that's how you change your button colours. Okay, so now the last thing we need to do is go to advanced, top padding 5, bottom padding 5, left, I'm just going to do 5, right is 5. Background colour, white. Border colour, we only want bottom 2, we want left as 2, and right as 2. And that finishes our box off. Then we need to set the border colour. So I'm going to paste my border colour in here. And then just to finish it off, we're going to give the bottom a rounded corner. So we want the bottom set to 10, like so. And then the bottom right also set to 10. Now it's looking a bit close to the border, so we're going to add a bit more padding to the bottom. So I want to change that to 10. A bit more. So 20. There we go, that's better. Okay, so if we save that and then click Save Page and then refresh, as you can see, we've got it right in the middle. We've got our nice box with border. You could even put a video in here or an image, you know, it's just entirely up to you. And now if you click this, you can do this here, and you've got your opt-in form. Now the Lightbox is a little bit too big there, because don't forget this is responsive. But again, you could make this page even more dynamic. You could change the background colour. You can have your company logo above this. Get started today, fill in the information below, bam, you can put whatever you want. This is just a basic example, because it was a question that was asked, and I wanted to show you how to do it. I'm sure if I've seen what that trial page pop-up looked like, I could recreate it pretty easy. So you can see that's how you create a pop-up squeeze page. I'm going to actually give you an unlock code for this, so I'm going to put it together now, and all you have to do is go to bonus layouts and paste this code in, and it'll actually give you this, what I've just done a video on. Be sure to check out my Video Traffic FX bonus on this link. Video Traffic X is a killer piece of software that takes articles and turns them into videos in a click of a button. I've got some incredible bonuses, and don't forget you can already start earning ProStyler theme points so that you can start spending in the ProStyler bonus vault, which is launching on the 27th of October. So with that said, thanks for your time. Check out Video Traffic X. You'll get an unlock code for this template. Thanks for following along, and I hope this video was helpful, and I hope I answered everything you were asking about Michael. Take it easy, ProStylers. Speak to you soon.